This is a game I think we've all been looking forward to. Let's get right into it. Welcome back to Talking Bayern, the one-stop shop for Bayern Munich content on YouTube. Today we'll be doing a match preview of the game between Bayern Munich and FC Barcelona at the Allianz Arena on Tuesday. So how are these two teams doing? Well, Bayern are second in our Champions League group with 3 points and a +2 goal difference after a 2-0 win over Inter Milan at the San Siro. Bayern are third in the Bundesliga with 3 wins and 3 draws. With an incredible start to the season, we've now taken our foot off the gas a bit with 3 straight draws and struggling both offensively and defensively recently. As for our opponent, Barcelona, they're currently top of our Champions League group with 3 points and a 4 goal difference after a 5-1 win over Victoria Pilsen. They're second in the league just behind Real Madrid with 4 wins, 1 draw, and only 1 goal conceded most importantly. They're in red-hot form with a +14 goal difference. So going to lineups for this game, obviously out for this game for us will be Coman and Sar, so our lineup should look something like Neuer net. In defense, Alphonso Davies, Hernandez, De Ligt, and Pavard. 99% sure that's going to be our defense. I definitely see Hernandez and Pavard coming back into the lineup. Thankfully, their absence was felt last match. In the midfield, Sabitzer and Kimmich, it's pretty much a guarantee there as well, unless Kimmich pretty much complains that he doesn't want to play because he's tired. We all know that's never going to happen. And on the attack, it's going to be Sané, Muller, and Gnabry with Mane up top most likely. The only change I can really see here is Musiala coming in for either Sané or Muller. I'd prefer to see Musiala start. I think Muller's been a bit off recently, so I'd like to see Musiala start, but I don't think that's going to happen either, sadly. So for their lineup, they're going to have Ter Stegen in net. In defense, Balde, Garcia, Araujo, and probably Koundé or Bellerin at right back. In the midfield, Pedri, Busquets, and De Jong. I can also see Gavi coming in there instead of probably Pedri. And in attack, Dembele, Lewandowski, and Rafinha up top. So that's going to be a very, very deadly team. Obviously, it's a very, very strong team. And before I get into my insights, I just want to say that Bayern are the clear favorites in betting odds, but this is a very, very strong Barcelona team, and look at their record this season. I mean, I think they surprised a lot of people with just how many new additions they've had to this team and how quickly they all incorporated and how they're doing so well so far. I know it's early in the season, but they're looking red hot, and obviously they have one of the best strikers in the world now in Robert Lewandowski, so they are a force to be reckoned with, and I will not be surprised if Barcelona could win the Champions League group. Honestly, I think a lot of people put them behind Inter and us, but we can't underestimate them. I know how good they are. They're looking like a force to be reckoned with, and the record shows that. So some insights into this game. Bayern have won 8 of our last Champions League games against Barcelona, including each of the last 4 in the row. So against no other side have we won more games in the Champions League. Barca's 8 Champions League defeats against Bayern are twice as many as they have against any other opponent. We clearly own Barca, which is a great thing to say. And Bayern have won 35 of our last 37 home Champions League group stage matches, with the only exceptions being a 3-2 defeat to Man City and a 1-1 draw with Ajax in 2018. Barca won 5-1 against Victoria Pilsen, scoring more in that match than they'd managed in the previous 9 Champions League games combined. So clearly they've been struggling for a while now, but maybe, just maybe, they're picking up form and could be a good Champions League team this season. I think a lot of people just laugh at Barcelona for being I don't know, kind of a failure and all their financial problems, but they could easily, make a good Champions League run this season. I don't think that's out of question. I feel like a lot of people are sleeping on them. I'm not sleeping on them. I am scared of Barcelona a little bit. I think they're the best team in our group. Obviously, I think they're better than Inter Milan. So they are really shaping up to be a deadly force in the Champions League this season, also in the Liga. They're going to put a pretty good fight against Real Madrid as well. And obviously, the players to watch for this game, I'm going to pick both number 9s. Obviously, Sadio Mane needs a bounce-back game. Sadio Mane has struggled to stay onside all season long, and more recently, he's just struggling to score in general. We need him to score more goals, and we need him to score in big games. This is one of them. We need some offense from Sadio Mane in this one. And obviously, there's only a clear pick for who to pick on their side. For Barcelona, it has to be Robert Lewandowski. It just simply has to be him. The legendary Bayern striker who has an excellent start thus far with Barcelona. He's going to want to score so badly in one out of the last lap. We know how hungry he is, and he's just going to be so hungry. Obviously, he left on very bad terms, and we all know we're going to want to beat him and laugh at him. He's going to want to beat us and laugh at us. So this is going to be a really interesting match. I'm so excited to see this. And obviously, he's going to be incredibly dangerous and with some great service as well. So my final score prediction for this one is going to be a 3-2 win for Bayern. I think it's going to be a close one. It's probably the game I've looked forward to most so far this year. I really, really, really am excited for this one. I wish I could go to it. It's just a bit too expensive for me. I'm going to the game against Leverkusen, but really wish I could go to this game. But unfortunately, just cannot make it to this one. But for my goal scorers in this one, I'm going to predict Mane, Musiala, and Gnabry. And from their side, I'm going to pick Rafinha and Lewandowski. So hopefully you did enjoy this video. Hopefully you do manage to catch the game. It should be a very exciting one on Tuesday night. And if you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment. And if you want to see more Bayern Munich content like this in the future, please subscribe to this channel. Hope to see you all in the next one. Until then, Mia sa mia.